So a few years ago I built my Clone Trooper Armour, and it is one of my favourite costumes, and I love having it here. I love having it on display in my collection. I love the costume, but although I do love the 212th colour scheme that I have, I just feel like I can rejuvenate the costume a little bit by changing the colour. And because of course he's a Clone Trooper, there are lots of different battalion colours to choose from. There's a whole array of different clones out there, and yeah, today we're going to repaint this guy. Let's go. So first things first, I had to decide which colour scheme I wanted to go with for the armour. I put a question out on Instagram and you guys gave me some great answers. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can do so here. There it is. You guys had some great suggestions, but also a lot of people were putting forward the idea of the one I had in mind anyway. Now, of course, the 212th is Obi-Wan Kenobi's battalion, one of my favourite Jedi. One of my other favourites happens to be Plo Koon, and of course in the Clone Wars you see Commander Wolffe and the Wolfpack in their grey, and I just love the grey. I love black, white and grey as a colour scheme. I really love the iconography of the Wolfpack, so that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the 104th Battalion Wolfpack. And now, of course, in the actual movies, this battalion didn't exist in the movies, but luckily we have some material where they have appeared, and that is in Battlefront 2. In Battlefront 2 there is a skin for both Phase 1 and Phase 2 of this colour, so we're going to be following that Phase 2 pattern, so let's get started. So here are some of my pieces. As you can see, there's quite a lot of orange to get rid of, so I'm going to go ahead and start sanding with some 240 grit to see if we can knock it back. There is a clear coat over everything, so I've already tried knocking through. I don't think we're going to be able to sand it all off, and I don't really want to sand it all off seeing as we're going to be painting it anyway. So I'm just going to knock it back, give it a key, get rid of any of these sort of ridge lines that transition between the white and the orange, and then go in with my white paint and just see what it looks like. So here's all the armour that I've had to paint to get rid of all that orange. You notice the helmet's not here. I'm going to be doing a new helmet. That helmet's going to be retired. So these are all the pieces that had orange on them and have been repainted in completely white. I've got a little bit of come through like on some of them, so I'm going to have to readdress some of these. But as for right now, these are pretty much ready to have the new battalion colours painted on them. So I'm going to go ahead and start masking, and yeah, we can start painting. In terms of the pieces that actually need paint, there's actually quite a lot less than actually is here. So a lot of these actually just stay white. I'm not going to be doing these apart from going in and adding some more weathering and doing the clear coating on those. That's the only thing I need to do. Parts that need modifying are things like the chest here and the back, and the shins need doing, as well as the shoulders and the arms. So my grey paint of choice is this Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch dark grey. I really like the Rust-Oleum colours, I really get on with them. It's what I use to do all the white, so this is going to be my grey. I've gone ahead and masked up my pieces. This is all going to be grey. I've also gone in with some liquid latex, and this will make the weathering just on some high points, and I just apply this with a stick, and then it actually looks quite natural once it's all done. So now that I've got all my grey painted in, I can peel off all this masking and all the liquid latex to see how my lines look and how all that weathering looks. Now that all the masking's off, I'm just going to go in and redo some of the weathering. I'm just going to be using black and brown acrylic paint, nothing too fancy, and we're just going to blend it all back into the other pieces of armour. Now that everything is painted and weathered, it's time to seal it all. I really get on with this Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear. This time I'm going a little different from my normal. I'm trying a semi-gloss before I use matte, and I like that finish, but I wanted to try something a bit different. And on the reference on the game especially, they are slightly glossy, so we're going to go with the semi-gloss just to see what that looks like. So there we go, guys, that is the new paint job all done. I am just super happy with the new colour. The whole costume feels refreshed, new, like a brand new costume. I absolutely love it. The fit is obviously exactly as it was before, so it's actually very familiar being in here, but I just get a brand new feeling wearing this costume, which is fantastic. Now, as I mentioned before, this guy has served me very well, but it's time for him to be retired. He's going to go up on the shelf. And I have a brand new bucket to put together for this costume, so that's going to be a fun little project. We're going to make this match my new colour scheme on my armour, which will be great. Look forward to that in an upcoming video. Hope you enjoyed this repaint of my Phase 2 Clone Trooper armour. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm just really digging this new colour. Stay safe, everyone, and of course I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.